All right, here is a look at what comes in the Beadle and Grimm's Tal'Dorei Reborn campaign setting box set from Beadle and Grimm's and Darrington Press. Now, Tal'Dorei is the setting for The Legend of Vox Machina from Critical Role. If you've watched that cartoon or listened to that series, and you probably already knew that, if that's the case. Reborn is, because apparently it was an older, non-5th edition release, and then they re-released it with updated for 5th edition with a whole bunch of extra content, including some epilogue material from Legend of Vox Machina campaign. Obviously, an epilogue for the cartoon if you're watching that as well, the animated series on Amazon. But this is a really nice set. I actually have the regular campaign book, like the release book, the standard format of the campaign book as well, which is just because it came out earlier and I wanted to read it. But you can see there's a really beautiful map here on the cover. This is the box with like nice foil inlays and very cool. We'll get to the core box. There is one thing I won't be covering in this particular video is one of the extras was this really nice map vault, and I just don't have the space here to spread the maps in here out. But there's some really nice maps in here in this nice solid tube, and I was hoping when I run a campaign or run at least a one-shot using this to shoot some stuff with before I put this up. But I've had this for a while, and I do want to make sure that it gets the attention, gets out there while relevant, and it's a really nicely done set. So we open it up, and like I said, nice, solid, sturdy box. Honestly, heavy. There's a lot of content here in this box. So let's go ahead and open it up. We'll get to some cool little trinkets as well. Over here on the side, we got the badge set. Actually, you know what? Let's show the badge set real quick. There's some cool little pins and other miscellanea in here, as well as in the big box. So you've got the Alabaster Lyceum pin. Just various nods to the campaign. There is a Whitestone Rifle Corps badge. So if you're part of the Whitestone Rifle Corps with the Sun Tree there. Again, nice heavy metal things. A pin from the Claret Order. Drop of blood on the dagger. And then you have an Ashari necklace, which actually is a full, get this out of here, the Ashari logo on a full actual necklace. And again, nice metal with some probably resin, I'm not sure in their fill-in, but a very nicely put together necklace. And there are different tiers you can get it at. There's the box, I think it's the silver version that just comes with just the box set, the big box here, and then you can add a tier up. Will let you choose either this or the map vault as an add-on, and then there's like the ultimate tier. I think it's the Exalted tier that comes with this and the badge set and the map vault for a full, complete package of everything on offer. Anyway, let's get into the box itself, because there's some really neat stuff in, like some really fantastic stuff in here of additional things, even on top of what Darrington Press has put out. So you've got an actual fabric map of Tal'Dorei, like on canvas. A nice size map there that's folded up in there. You get this is just what's in the box, different a breakdown of everything in the box. And one of the things that's really nice about this is, unlike just when you get the hardcover book, campaign book, it's all one solid book. This comes with not just handouts from the book, but some exclusive handouts as well, but individual handouts of the sections of the book, so you can give your players information that they might need without tipping your hand and having them peruse the whole DM's guide for all of the settings. You can give them like redacted versions or just the player portions of a lot of the sections of every section of the book, which is really cool. and you can hang on to just the sections that are relevant to you as a DM if you're running the campaign. There are also there's a, look at the stack of stuff. There's a whole stack of, for everything in the book. Geez, I'm still digging here. I mean, look at this. This reminds me of like the zoo books and the cards. This is a whole stack of cards, and every single one of these is for don't want to know anything, but like if you fight in Ember Rock, there's some beautiful art there. All the stats you would need as a DM on the back, and they're designed. They're all dual fold cards, so you can hang them over your DM screen. So when you're saying like, and now you're fighting this, your players see the art of whatever creature they're fighting, while you have access to all the stats and everything you need on the back side of your DM screen. And it's like that for everything. Here's a Forge Guardian. Again, stats. Here, just generic Spy. It says class, but Spy. What is this? This is Cold Snap Spirits. But I mean, just some beautiful art. Trinket. Stats for Trinket. For Percival. So stats for members of Vox Machina. For creatures like the Demon-Field Spider. I'm going to show you my favorite creature here if I can find. Oh, this thing. The Adronox, whatever. That's a cool looking creature. And I want to get one of those in a campaign. Here's a Cinder Slag Elemental. Also looking cool. But that's not... There is one creature above all in this set. And you'll see some of the art here as I flip through more of the characters. Another one for Trinket. Oh, that's for Vex. It's the same art as for Trinket, but that's for Vex. Here we go. Here it is. This thing right here. The Magma Land Shark. I mean, if for nothing else, this set is worth it because it brings you the Magma Land Shark. Which I just think is, just the name is cool. It's a cool thing. But yeah, you got for a whole bunch of, here's a baby Magma Land Shark, a young Magma Land Shark. And here's a giant, one of the Spiderlings, also Demon Feed Spider. Look at that. He's scary. But yeah, you like for all of the various encounters you could run into, you've got these these wonderful stat and art cards. And like I said, I don't have time to go through the whole stack. And that's just right off. That's the first thing outside of the what's in this box and the map that I pulled out of here. But you got that. There is a pack of cards for various. Hold on, let me. There might, like I said, if I end up spoiling anything or any thing, I apologize. That's not the intent of this. But you got cards for Vestices of Divergence and various weapons. All in here. With oh yeah, for Awakened and Unawakened, each card has like versions of both Awakened and Dormant and Awakened versions of each of these things. So some really neat stuff there. I'm not gonna scroll through all of those because again, I don't want to risk anybody potentially getting upset about spoilers. But Wraps of Dimac. You get a coin, like a nice heavy metal coin. You get 3. These are cool. 3 actual Tal'Dorei gold pieces. This is what gold pieces look like in Tal'Dorei. The axe on the back, individually wrapped. Everything. I've taken these out. I don't want them to tarnish. I want to throw one of these in my pocket and carry a Tal'Dorei gold piece with me everywhere, but I also don't want them to get dinged up. So at least not before I actually get a chance to pull them out in a campaign setting. A couple more little pins here that you can hand out to players. This is the grinning pin. Again, a pack of Tools of the Ashari, which is, again, a lot of cards you can hand out for various weapons and things you might pick up. throughout the campaign. And then, so that's all the cool physical DVDs. I love these gold pieces. These gold pieces are great. There's I think I'm on the list to get the silver version of Fizzband's Guide, which has like what looks like some little gold pieces that are like golden beetles, which I'm also super excited about, being beetles and gold. But I mean, already above and beyond. Got to move some of the stuff off the table so I can get to more stuff in the thing. You've got some nice. It's not. This is not canvas, but a nice textured, like a stiff, very like I don't want to say. I don't even know if it's archival, but some lovely. You can see like here's some Feywild designs, and some caves, but some nice little maps. That map of the Shade Barrow. There's a map. I think, is this the airship? No, this is. It'll say on the back. This is Brawler's Arena. Okay, so an arena map, but again on nice texture. There is an airship map in here somewhere. That may have been in the map vault. Let's go set these down. And then there's some padding here, but then let me get all this stuff. Again, see all the stacks of stuff I'm bringing out in there. I mean, like the extent of how prepared you can be, and just as having been both a player and a GM, the appeal of this stuff. Okay, so here we'll get all this out of the way. Okay, there's the cardboard. So now we know we've separated it. Everything I just pulled out of there for the last minute or so. We haven't even gotten to the books. All of this whole stack of papers here. And again, we'll kind of go through them quickly because I won't show everything because I don't want spoilers for anybody who might be getting this or want to run stuff. But campaign handouts for here's a letter you might find in a search. Here's a thing. Here is a here's a potential flyer to start a quest. They're seeking brave botanists. Here's a menu for a restaurant in the area. Here's somebody's an article. Here's a crumpled up note that you might find. Council business, a letter from the Council of Tal'Dorei welcoming you to the council, or to work for the council. A ship's manifest, all beat, and it actually is like this came pre-crinkled and stained. Like it actually feels like a thing. A wanted poster, a crumpled wanted poster, an ad for a retreat service. Still going and going and going. Wanted posters, all sorts of flavor text for adventures you can run on some smaller map handouts for your players. It just keeps going. Some character sheets in here as well. Here's a plain one. There's some full color ones as well. Some note paper, posters, yet another menu from a different restaurant. A child's lullaby type thing with some hints, like a writ of invitation. So you've got business in the houses of Craghammer. Like, still going. Just all these handouts you can pass out to players while you are while you're running through the campaign. And like again, all stuff that Beadle and Grimm's has done. I know some of the people who work there on this stuff have put together to make the campaign more involved, more intricate in the stuff you can hand out. And use to draw your players in or be drawn in as a player. And on to the meat of the source. So first off, here's an extra book, bonus encounters. Some of them written by like Justice Armand, who I know on Twitter, who actually we connected originally through them enjoying my Transformer videos. So that's kind of cool and all this stuff. But some really neat little bonus encounters, bonus adventures, and I'm definitely going to use some of these when I run this one shot, because why not? But so this is a whole extra, not included in the hardcover book that you'll buy off the shelf at your gaming store, exclusive to this set of everything so far, I think, is exclusive to this set. Obviously some of the stats for the art and everything, but the cards themselves are new. And then we get into the source book itself. So instead of being one solid hardbound book, it is broken down here into several smaller source books. Like here is the campaign book, but broken up into sections of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. This is more for the DM. This gives goes over this is kind of the world building, the campaign setting book. There's the symbol of the Ashari, like we saw on the necklace right there on the bottom there. Everything you need in Crest of the Golden Grin, which we saw as a pin. I would love to have a Craghammer pin. That would be cool. Cobalt Soul. All the things. So there's that. Then you've got the Tal'Dorei Gazetteer, which has, again, for a DM, has a bunch of the story hooks and some ideas and cities and more flavor text and maps of. There's Iman right there. Marquette for what you want to do. Then you've got a handbook for character options. And actually, that Gazetteer may be the non-version stuff, because here's a specific Chapter 5 of the Game Master's Toolkit, which has some of the optional campaign rules and things like that. But some of these are redacted or edited versions that you can give to your players that don't give away the secrets and story hooks of such things. And then here is the allies and adversaries. Again, more DM stuff. I don't want to give away any of the end of the young Magma Land Shark. There it is, right there. There's the stats for the Magma Land Shark. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, stats and such. I think this is actually. Yeah, this is there's the Gadgeteer I showed before, and this is the more of the. You found this in the library, the official guide. This is the player sanitized version of the setting thing that has all of the things you might wish to know about the cities without bringing in any of the DM specific language, so your players can look at all of the art and the pictures of the settings and learn about the areas they're in without inadvertently stumbling across something that a game master or DM might want to bring into the game itself. So there's all of that, conveniently separated by what you might need. And then the last thing in the box is a really cool DM screen. See if we can get the whole art on there. And then actually it's got a fourth panel over here, some spidery legs coming down. And then again on the inside of that, a lot more of specific DM, like a quick guide to all of the factions that you'll run into in Tal'Dorei. The calendar over here, calendar, the prime deities, betrayer gods, a quick guide to conditions, general costs for goods and services, conditions, just a lot of quick reference for a DM there on the inside of the screen, as one would expect. It's a fantastic package for like this is my first experience to it, so obviously this one's for Tal'Dorei and Critical Role, but they do a lot of 5e stuff. They did a set for Wild Beyond the Witchlight. They've got a lot of stuff available right now. Strixhaven, and I think they did Strixhaven. I know they did Strahd, but anyway, or Ravenloft. So that was Strahd. I'm getting all my realms confused. But yeah, but just a really neat package. Like I said, I know they're doing something for. And I haven't seen a thing that lists out all the details, but I know they're doing a Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, which I'm super looking forward to because I had that book. I was super excited when they announced that book, and a special edition with a whole bunch of cool stuff for that would be amazing. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. That is the that's the main contents of all the various editions of the special Tal'Dorei Reborn you can get from Beadle and Grimm's, and Darrington Press you get at Beadle and Grimm's. And again, like I said, basic setting, you get everything that you just saw in this box. That's the base package. Like, so if you even if you don't go for the add-ons of like that little pack of 4 badges or the map pack, everything you just saw you're getting in the base set. And then if you want to go above and beyond that, you can choose a package that has this plus one of the other 2 items, or a package that has all 3 of them. And I'm pretty sure for Fizzband there's just the silver version. I don't know if they've done all of the various tiers. But, yeah, very cool. Very neat to have that, and I'm looking forward to... I was actually probably would have run something but now I'm in 2 campaigns, both of which are running. When I first thought, hey, I'll pick that up, it was... I had one regular campaign on Sunday nights, and the other campaign had been talked about. Hey, my regular DM was like, maybe I'll run something, but hadn't started anything, and that has since started. So now it's a little crazy. Gaming weekends are weekends now when both games run at the same time. One game is weekly, and we play every week, and then one game is whenever we can get everybody together, the in-person game here. But and on top of that, I picked up the new release of Hero Quest, and I've been running that for my family on Sundays. So a lot of gaming going on in this house, but I do plan at some point to get Tal'Dorei setting going, and when that happens, even if it's just a 1 or 2 shot, I'll try to get some more footage of that to really show off, so especially some of the maps that come in that map vault, because they're really beautiful. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll have some more stuff hopefully soon on the gaming front. A friend of mine, earlier today came over and played Hero Quest with us and the family, and then introduced me to the Aeronautica Imperialis, the Warhammer airplane dogfighting game, which was fun. So we'll see if that ends up making it. Although that's a game where you have to paint the minis and put them all together, and we'll see. That's like my weak link in actual gaming, is the painting of the minis. I've done a few minis that I'm really happy with, and then other ones. I'm actually picked up I had some store credit at GameStop. I picked up an extra set of the Keller's Keep expansion for Hero Quest, just to try to paint some of the minis without ruining the ones in my main Mythic set. So if they come out great, maybe I'll try my hand, and I get the practice in, maybe I'll try my hand at painting all the minis in the actual Hero Quest set. And if not, I'm having fun painting some minis, and I'm no really skin off my back. Anyway, now I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Check out Beadle and Grimm's Tal'Dorei Reborn and all the other great stuff they've got on their website. And we'll see you soon.